Thank you. Good morning, everyone. We are here in our Assure for Life opportunity meeting to share with you how great this opportunity is. Okay. Today we're here as every Saturday. Okay. We plan to do this every Saturday, and we have the awesome Leandra here with us, who has been helping us, with several videos. You will see her on the online certification training that will begin April 1st, okay, in a couple of weeks, less than 2 weeks now. So we are very excited about that, and we are going to show with you. We're going to show you the opportunity with Assure for Life. So those of you who are getting connected, good morning. My name is Roque Montero. I am a division manager with the company. So welcome, everybody. We are just going to provide you with this information about Assure for Life. Guys, I just want to let you know that we are not part of the corporate, okay? We are independent consultants, just like we are as independent consultants. The only way to work with the company is through a sponsor, okay? You need to have a sponsor. So if you are here because somebody invited you, then that sponsor must provide you with the rest of the information. Basically, there are three requirements for you to become a consultant with us. Okay, so we're gonna go over that. Number one, you must be a product of the product. So that means that we have to help our family first, our own family. You must acquire your own family plan from your sponsor. So your sponsor will help you with your own application. Excuse me. After COVID, my throat was never the same. So your sponsor will help you with that, and then you are going to obtain your own plan ID number. You need to use that code with the link, a personalized link that your sponsor will send to you, and then you will sign up as a consultant. That's step number two. And step number three is you must get certified. Okay. Until the end of this month, we have live certification trainings on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Time and Thursdays at 10 a.m. Eastern Time.
Wow.
Right? That's a training where consultants are going to get to know how is it that our program works. And our program is very simple. Leandra, we find out that a lot of people are looking for opportunities.
Yeah.
And this is an awesome opportunity. I have been here for almost 5 years with this company, and it's been a great ride, okay, to be honest with you. So with that, now we're going to talk about the different options that the consumer has in reference to taking care of funeral expenses.
Okay,
all right.
Awesome.
So now Leandra is here with us because, she's bringing a lot of expertise. Okay, she's a content writer, right? And now she's joining us, and trust me, this young lady has been helping us a lot behind the scenes, guys. Okay, because see, what you see is because somebody behind the scene is doing something, and then we spend a lot of time, a lot of energy, putting things together with the purpose of, we here work as a team. We have a purpose, and we see a huge opportunity like you will see here. So the options that the consumer has as far as taking care of funeral expenses. Number one, a lot of people buy life insurance. Okay. So life insurance is a great product.
Yeah.
It has a good purpose, right? In life insurance, when the insured passes, we all know that, right? The family gets the cash benefit, and then they may use that money in whichever way they want to, right? Then the idea is that part of that money, okay, has to be used to pay for the funeral expense, right? Now, let me give you a reference point, because a lot of people just don't have like a reference point how much a funeral service may cost.
Sure, please do.
The national average nationwide is about $8,500.
Good. Wait, that's almost $10,000.
Yeah, that's correct. In some places, it's more than $10,000. So we're talking about the national average. So think about that national average that the consumer would either have to pay from the life insurance proceeds, or they have to, if they don't have a plan, they have to pay that from their pocket. Think about that.
Out of pocket.
Okay, so a lot of times we lose members unexpectedly.
Unexpectedly, yes.
So if we don't have a plan, then we are like, in a bad situation. All right.
And a lot of times what has been done in the past, and even now today, is people ask family, they try to raise money with GoFundMe's and churches and things like that. And not that there's anything wrong with that, but we want to be dignified in how we handle our loved ones. So Assure for Life does exactly that, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. Okay. Remember that this is a new concept that is, it's a new to the United States, but it's not new at all because the company that backed us has been around for over 70 years with this same exact concept.
That's an entire generation.
Leandra, can you imagine the amount of experience that a company can accumulate in 70 years doing this same exact concept in other countries? Now the company is bringing this new concept to the US. And that's part of the great opportunity because we have like a huge market in the US and we're just getting started.
So many people we can help out. So many
Absolutely. So yeah, that's another good point. If you love helping people, welcome to Assure for Life. Because we're here to educate the consumer in the best possible way to take care of funeral expenses, which is an event that is going to happen anyway.
It's going to happen.
So wouldn't it make sense like to find out which be like the best possible way, the most efficient way to take care of funeral expenses? So let's go back to that option that people buy life insurance to take care of funeral expenses. Okay, now in life insurance, guys, the consumer also has to make their own funeral arrangements. Yes, you will have the money, but you still have to contact like a funeral home. So guess what? In Assure for Life, our plan not only is going to pay for the funeral expenses, the average, right? Wherever the family wants the funeral service to take place, the plan will pay that average. So the family doesn't have to worry about the funeral service. Not only that, the company will select a good quality funeral home. That way, the family doesn't have to worry about, there's going to be a funeral home that maybe it's not, so decent. No.
So you mean you don't have to shop around for for a funeral home?
Yes.
What a daunting task to have to do is to shop around. But you're saying that Assure for Life will take that responsibility.
Absolutely. See, the company will make sure that it's going to select a good quality funeral home. No wonder we have, an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau.
Wow.
Okay. So now, at that time, that's life insurance. So the other option, so we're not talking bad about life insurance, guys. Remember, we believe in life insurance too. It's just that it's a product that is good to.
And it's a complement.
It's a complement. That's what we are, a complement to life insurance. Okay, because they may use that money to pay like, their mortgage,
or
debt,
college,
things like that. But when it comes specifically to taking care of funeral expenses, there is no plan better than Assure for Life. You're going to learn that Assure for Life is the best funeral assistance plan in the United States.
Absolutely.
Notice that I say a plan, not insurance. Okay, that's something that I want to just clarify, that we're not a life insurance company. All right, that's part of the probably one of the most important ingredients about our opportunity, that we're not life insurance, we're a different product. Okay, so now the other option that the consumer has is a product called Pre-Need. Okay, in Pre-Need, this is basically when anybody goes to the closest funeral home and they prepay their funeral. Very simple, right? However, keep in mind that what if the person passes before they pay the entire balance? Guess what? The relatives they have to pay the remaining balance at that time, because you're going to learn that funeral homes will not do anything if they don't get paid in advance.
That is absolutely true.
All right.
That is so true.
So that's very important to know. Now, in Pre-Need, like in life insurance, the consultant must be licensed to sell that product.
Oh, amazing.
In Assure for Life, because of the fact that we're not a life insurance company nor a Pre-Need plan, then we do not require you to be licensed in anything. Okay?
Meaning you can take advantage of helping not only your family, but your loved ones, friends, relatives, etc.
Right.
That's fantastic.
Right. Another point that I wanted to touch is that in life insurance, that is a state license. That means, like, as an example, we are here in Florida And if I want to sell life insurance in Florida, I must get a license with the state of Florida. But that means that I cannot sell insurance in other states unless I get licensed in each state that I want to sell in.
Wow.
How's that?
That's a fee just before you even get started.
Oh, yes. So can you imagine that? In Assure for Life, you don't need a license. That means that you can sell Assure for Life over the telephone from the comfort of your home, anywhere in all 50 states. How is that?
That is phenomenal.
Oh my goodness. So you don't need any license, any permits, okay? So in Assure for Life, what we sell is peace of mind, okay? To know that whenever we lose a relative, then we don't have to worry about the funeral expenses nor the arrangements, because the plan takes care of both of them at the same time. So now let me give you like a walkthrough of how the consumer should use our services. Okay.
Please, absolutely.
So our flagship plan is the family plan, in which we may protect up to 7 members. Seven members. Wow. And the plan is so flexible, it's unbelievable. Guys, you're going to learn that Assure for Life is a product that not everybody sells, not everybody has, and everybody needs. Think about that. All right. And then our product is so rich in benefits, so flexible, and so affordable that it's really hard to say no to this product.
Absolutely.
My goodness.
Especially since an event that it's going to happen.
Right. Okay. So now I'm going to talk about the company a little bit. Okay. The company has been in the United States for over 14 years now. Okay. And then like about half of that time, the first half, the company focused on corporate plans, and now we are more, we're emphasized more in the family plan. So in the family plan, we can protect up to 7 members, and check this out. Now, whenever one of those members passes, very important, like the most important thing that the consumer should remember is that they must call us. Okay. We're going to provide them with a an ID card that includes their, plan ID number and our funeral emergency line. Wow. Which is available 24/7, 365. Okay.
Wait. So hold on. Let's explore that for a moment. So 24/7, you have access to call an 800 number where they'll just take over everything.
That is correct.
And allow you to have the peace of mind to process and to grieve and to just really process everything that's going on. They just take over.
That is correct.
What peace of mind?
Okay, yes. So talking about the company, see, since 2007, this company came to the US. So our US division is Protección Plenitud. It's a name in Spanish, okay? So the reason I mentioned that is because that's the name that shows on the client's debit or credit card statements, all right? So we have to talk about the name of the company. And the name of our product is Assure for Life. Now, we are part of an even larger company that's called Grupo Plenitud. That's the one that pioneered this concept in other countries, okay? This company nowadays provides more than 10,000 funeral services per year. Can you imagine, again, the amount of experience that a company can accumulate? So probably most of us, here, if not all, we're not born. We were not even born yet when this company was already, having a lot of success in other countries.
I know I wasn't.
Right. So now our coverage area is all 50 states in the U.S. and every single country in Latin America and the Caribbean. Think about that. So you would ask yourself, how is it that a company is able to deliver a good quality funeral service anywhere in so large area?
Right.
Well, so I was saying that when a member passes, they must call us. At that time, we're going to ask him for a couple of basic questions, like what's the plan ID number, right? And what's the how is that person related to the holder? Where the person is at, and what would be like the best contact person to make arrangements with. Okay, so at that time, then the company is going to verify that the payment is current, because this is a membership, guys. You know how memberships work, right? Like as long as we make the payments, then we have the right to get the benefits of whatever that membership offers.
Absolutely.
So then once we make sure that the payment is current, then the company is going to find a good quality funeral service wherever the family wants the funeral service to take place.
That is
anywhere
amazing. In that coverage.
In that coverage, can you imagine? It's a large, very large coverage area.
So I could be in Montana,
right,
and want to have the final resting place in Florida.
That's correct. The plan then will
and
pay.
the plan. My goodness.
Yes. So I'll give you the details. All right. Now, as far as the benefits, guys, we offer 3 main benefits. Okay. So benefit number 1 is that we pay the basic funeral cost of a funeral. Let me see. We pay the basic funeral expenses in the United States. All right. So now there are 7 specific items that, let's say as an example, if anybody goes to any funeral home in the US, and if they ask for a quote of a funeral service, they have to be provided with what is called a good faith estimate. It's the general price list. That's how they call it in funeral homes. Okay. Now, the funeral homes. Internet is not helping me here. So so we will go over that. So now the funeral homes are going to deliver those 7 specific items. My apologies. It's those I'm just taking some notes here or reading some notes.
You're doing a phenomenal
job. That funeral home is going to send a special transportation to pick up the body wherever the body is at. Then they're going to pay for the preparation. Okay, that's a process. The preparation of the body for the vigil. The plan pays for the basic vigil time. They pay for the casket for the service. They also pay for the funeral director expenses. That's a fee that comes included there. Now they also pay.
If I could ask, someone said that a funeral director is actually required,
right,
to be at the services.
So
you can't just inadvertently just have anybody or have no one there. You actually have to have a licensed professional.
That is correct. And that comes with a fee, of course.
Of course it does.
And then the good news is that our plan covers for all these items that I'm going over. Okay. Then we also pay for the funeral guest book and the prayer cards and 1 death certificate. Guys, each one of those items comes with a fee, and the good news is that the plan pays for all of those items. All right.
Amazing.
Now, that's what's considered the basic funeral expenses. All right. And that's benefit number 1. That's what we deliver. Now, benefit number 2 is that we pay for the transportation of the body if needed, like from one state to another. Think about that. In the example that you were giving, like, if somebody passes in Montana, maybe the family wants their funeral service in Florida, that transportation of the body from state to state is paid by this plan.
Wow. And typically no one knows when the event is going to happen.
Absolutely.
Wow. And I'm sure that, with the deceased, of course it comes at a cost.
Right.
And it's last minute.
Right.
And you're saying that the plan pays for that. Guys, that is amazing. The rich, flexible benefits that Assure for Life plan provides. This funeral plan is very robust. And as he starts to unfold all the wonderful benefits that this can do for your family, listen up closely, but get your pens ready. Reach out to whatever particular consultant. And then just even as a consultant, know this information so that you can help people around you.
Right. Absolutely. And then also the plan not only pays for the transportation of the body among states in the US, but it also pays that transportation if let's say, for those like in my case, I was born in Latin America, and people who were born in the Caribbean, we live in the US now, and in that example, if the person passes in the US, then the plan pays the transportation of the body from the US to those countries. How is that?
Wow.
Guys, let me give you a reference point, okay? That process starts at about $10,000. All right, it's not cheap.
That's right.
The good news is that our plan pays for that too.
Amazing.
Not only pays for it, it also makes all the arrangements that that requires
taking the complete burden off of your loved one.
Right. Remember, when we lose a relative, I mean, we become vulnerable, and then
Absolutely.
we don't have like the, mind, to think about who we're gonna call, how is
Right.
this
And
process.
shopping
Right,
for a funeral home. Who
right,
does
right,
that, right?
right.
Well, people do
So
it
it's
today.
not easy, at that time,
Yeah.
so we are there for them. Okay.
Hmm.
So, guys, a lot of people don't know that, having a body shipped to a different country, that's a very complex process.
Yes, it is.
Complex. It even requires a permit at a consulate. A lot of people don't know that. Okay.
Wow.
We don't have to do that. The plan will do that for us.
Wow.
Now, the benefit number three is that in addition to that, this plan also pays for a round trip ticket, an airline ticket to the holder, so he or she may go to the funeral services to any of the other members, to each of the other members. How is that?
To each of the other members.
That is correct. So that means that the holder may go to 6 funeral services on the other 6 members, if, of course, they need to travel to a different state in the U.S. or from the U.S. to Latin America or the Caribbean. How's that?
Folks, these things are at a cost, at a
Right.
very nominal cost when it comes to Assure for Life. But when you think about a ticket being last minute,
Oh, yeah.
Upwards 6, 7, 5, $1,000 for a last minute ticket, depending on even the time of year, the airline, etc. So it's just a robust amount of flexible benefits for us to
Right.
take advantage of.
And it's even more expensive when the company has to pay that airline ticket from the U.S. to other country in
Amazing.
Latin America or
Right.
the Caribbean. So we
Absolutely.
got very important. Okay, so now those are the benefits, guys. And now, as far as the let's talk about the requirements. Okay, to be in the family plan. In the family plan, the account holder must live in the United States. Very
Okay.
important. Okay, because this is a legal contract in the U.S.
Mhm.
Now, the 6 other members. Check this out. The plan is so flexible that those other 6 members do not need to be related to the holder.
Amazing. So it
Guys,
doesn't have to be blood related.
no, no. How is that?
How good is that?
So now, if we compare this a little bit to insurance, guys, in life insurance, we cannot insure our good friend or our good neighbor.
Right.
In Assure for Life, that's possible, as long as those individuals are age 65 or younger. Okay.
Mhm.
Now, the plan is so flexible that accepts parents or the partner of the holder
Oh,
up
how
to age
beautiful.
80 at the time of the application.
How beautiful.
Okay, so now we can protect our parents up to age 80. And now, what happens when those people eventually turn age 80? Once they are in the plan, we're not going to kick them out. Okay, because remember, this is a membership. So as long as they continue paying their membership, then we will continue protecting them until their last breath, whether they pass at age 90, 100, or more.
So you don't age out. You
No.
just keep paying for this
Right,
great service. That's
right.
fantastic.
Okay, so those are the requirements for the family plan. And now we're going to talk about waiting periods. Okay, our plan has 2 waiting periods.
Okay.
Waiting period number 1 is when we deliver the funeral services to any member who passes starting on the 3rd business day because
Okay.
of reasons like accidental death,
Okay.
or a violent death, or suicide.
Okay.
See, only 3 business days after the first payment has been made. Now, the other waiting period has to do with sicknesses.
Okay.
And that's when a member passes because let's say of natural causes. All right. So the waiting period is 6 months, 180 calendar days.
Calendar days.
So
Okay.
that means that we will deliver the funeral services to any member who has been in the plan for at least 180 days.
Okay.
Right. Now, we also have 4 pre-existing conditions that the members cannot have at the time of the application. And that is, we don't take people under a terminal illness, or with cancer, on dialysis, or with a brain tumor. Okay, so now any other condition outside those 4 are accepted in our plan. So if somebody tells me, Rocky, I just had a heart attack last month, can I be a member of your plan? Absolutely.
Wow.
Why? Because that's not one of the 4 pre-existing conditions. All right, we do not do any medical exams. All right, so we just we take the client's honest word that they do not have one of those 4 pre-existing conditions at the time of the application. Right?
Keeping in mind that even though we do, that the company takes the word of the honest word of the person, keep in mind they've been doing this for
70 years.
So they've gotten good at being great at figuring it out, making sure that it's not a threat or that it's still beneficial for everyone.
Right, and it's very simple, guys. And the contract reads that, let's say as an example, if a person passes because of a, let's say, pre-existing condition, our 4 pre-existing conditions, then at that time the company is going to find out if that was diagnosed before the application date, because if that's true, then the company just will deny the benefit.
Correct.
That's why we started with, like, we take the client's honest word that covers that part. So our plan is so flexible also that we offer 3 main options. Okay, and that depends, like, on the location where the family would like to have the funeral service take place. So option number 1 is the national option. That's when we deliver the funeral services within the U.S.
Fantastic.
Okay, in the U.S. we deliver, then we pay for the transportation of the deceased within the country. Okay.
Fantastic.
We also pay for those basic funeral expenses, those 7 specific items that we covered. And then we, let's say the family at that point has to make a decision whether they want a cremation or a burial for their loved one. If it is cremation, our plan will pay for it. Okay. If it is burial, then you should know that in the United States, burial expenses are like a total different product. Okay, the family, they need to have like a separate plan for that. We do not pay burial expenses in the U.S. However, if one of our members, if the family wants a burial, we will provide with the casket and the hearse to the cemetery.
Wow.
Any other burial expense the client needs to pay for. Okay.
And let me share this, folks. I had an opportunity to see some of the urns, and they were so beautiful. They were very elegant. The caskets as well. It really something that would just dignify your loved one.
Great, awesome. All right. Now, on the national option, we also provide a round trip ticket for the holder, so they may go to the funeral services on the other people, right? So now the other option is the return option, and this is basically when let's say the person was born in Latin America or the Caribbean.
Okay.
Now the person lives here, the person passes here. Now the company has to pay for the transportation of the body back to those countries.
Amazing.
And then we will pay all the legal process, the shipping and the reception of the body in those countries in Latin America or the Caribbean. And then we will pay all basic funeral expenses in those countries.
Very caring.
The round trip ticket, I'm sorry?
Very caring.
Yes, it is. All right. So it's the round trip ticket is standard in all options. All right. Now the other option is the roots option. Okay, roots. And this is the other flexibility that the plan offers, that we can actually protect members who live in Latin America or the Caribbean.
Fantastic.
So whenever they pass, okay, then we will pay for all basic funeral expenses. We will pay for, check this out, either cremation or burial.
Wow.
Yes, we do cover burial expenses in Latin America or the Caribbean. All right. So, and then we pay a round trip ticket for the holder as well. All right. Those are the 3 options. Now, let's talk about the rates now. Okay. The family plan that we have been talking about, okay, is only $900 per year for the entire group of 7 members.
Oh my goodness, that's a huge discount.
Leandra, $900 per year is only $75 per month.
Wow.
For the entire group of 7 people.
That's fantastic.
Fantastic. That's less than $11 per member per month.
My gosh, that's for 7 people.
7 people. Can you imagine?
Can you imagine, folks?
It's very affordable. Okay, that's why I mentioned at the beginning, it's very hard to say no to this product. As a matter of fact, guys, the number 1 challenge that we have is that people just believe that we're just too good to be true.
It's absolutely believable. I mean, think about it. Less than $11
per member per month.
Per month. That's amazing.
Okay, to get all those benefits that we just went over, my goodness, that's a great deal. Now, that $900 per year for the entire group is in most states, all right? Actually, in 45 states. Now, there are certain states in which the funeral expenses are less compared to the rest of the nation.
Okay.
So then we're gonna talk about the special rate states, right? So in the states of Florida, North Carolina, South Carolina, New York, California, and Puerto Rico, The same exact family plan with the same exact benefits is only $720 per year.
So even less.
Even less.
Oh my
Can you imagine?
goodness.
Yeah, Joe, that's only $60 per month
My
to cover the
gosh.
7 people.
My gosh. That don't have to be related to you by blood.
Right. Right. Can you imagine?
Can you get any better?
Right.
Goodness gracious.
$60 per month, Leandro, is $8.57 per person per month.
That is amazing.
My goodness. Guys,
And the average cost for a funeral is
$8,500. How is that? You tell me this is not a great deal, guys.
it's a fantastic deal. It
All right.
is.
So that's why I mentioned that even if you have life insurance, why use, those that, let's say $8,500? Yes, you will have the money, but why pay that amount when you can have a Sure for Life that, starting at the, after the waiting periods, then we will pay for all expenses for you. Not only that, we will make also those arrangements for you, so you don't have to.
Wow. Folks, the numbers tell the truth.
Right, absolutely. So we also have a silver plan. This is a plan for a specific group age between 66 and 75.
Okay.
So for people who do not have children, therefore they cannot be in a family plan. The family plan is the most cost-effective plan, right? So in the regular rate states, one person, a member, 66 to 75 years of age, is going to pay $720 per year. That's only $60 per month. That person may add somebody else from age 0 to 75, not related to the holder, and that other person may live anywhere in the US, Latin America, or the Caribbean. How is that?
Wow.
And then 2 people are going to pay $900 per year in the regular rate states. That's $75 per month. Okay, now in the special rate states, one person will pay $540. That's only $45 per month. That person may add somebody else for a maximum of 2 people in the silver plan, and then they will pay $720.
But it's all, what I love about it is that you're taking responsibility and being accountable to yourself, but also your loved ones. You're relieving that.
Right. So we only have 2 main telephone numbers. Our customer service number that is available. Let me see, from 9 to 6 Eastern time, Monday through Friday, and our emergency line, which is available 24/7. Okay, whenever we lose a member, we can call the company at any time, and then we will take care of that case immediately. So, guys, we offer a lot of different tools to help you make more sales. All right. So the company offers a $25 referral fee for any member that actually buys the plan. I should say any member who refers somebody to you who actually buys the plan. How is that? So that that's another incentive. Another incentive that we use is a complimentary will for our clients.
Wow.
Everybody should have a will. One of the topics in a will is how funeral expenses are going to be taken care of. Okay, so that's why it's so important to talk about that. Okay, so now another as far as tools, we have our Facebook channel. That we have a lot of templates and videos both in English and Spanish that you can share on social media. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. All those templates are there available for you to start using immediately. So now let's talk about the compensation plan. Okay, we have a very generous compensation plan. My goodness. And I have to tell you that this company created this compensation plan only like a year and 7 months.
Amazing.
And so we have 8 different positions that you can reach depending on the number of sales that you bring every month. And we are not, Leandro, like the typical multi-level marketing business, in the sense that you do not have to resell a product every month to somebody else, like in other businesses. Okay, we don't have that. This is something intangible here. So in our compensation plan, you may make personal sales or team sales.
Okay.
The company gives an opportunity and an incentive to existing consultants to invite others.
Wow.
So when you invite others, now you can make an override of what that person produces.
I hope you guys are getting this. I hope that you guys are getting this. I hope that you have a pen, because Roque is showing us the money.
All right, so now we're going to talk about the compensation plan, guys. Now, those different positions that you can reach here depends on the number of sales, okay, you bring on a monthly basis. Remember that. Now, everybody starts as a beginner, okay? That's the name of the title, as a beginner. And then you will get paid 35% of what the client pays on an annual basis.
That's fantastic. So 35% for helping people. Go right ahead.
Right. Now, 30% of what the client pays on a yearly basis. Now, that means that if you make a $700 sale, 35% of that is $252. Wow. All right, at the very first level. Now, you can reach up to 80%, okay, depending on the number of sales that you bring. Now, if you make a $900 sale, 35% of that is $315. And that's in most states. Remember, yes. Actually in 45 states,
right?
Which is great. Now, if you bring 6 sales, okay, in a calendar month, then you get promoted to junior consultant. Then your new sales starting the following month get paid at 40% now. If you bring 10 sales, you get promoted to senior consultant, yes. And now your sales get paid at 50% commission.
My God.
So let's put some dollars behind those percentages. If you are a senior consultant at 50%, that means that if you sell a $700, $720 plan, okay, that is 50% of that would be like about 300 and change, right? Right. And if you make a $900 sale, half of that is $450.
I could do.
All right. And at that level, okay, now you are like, you have the opportunity to bring more money per sale, right? Now, if you bring 25 sales in a calendar month, we have people who have done that in this business. Then your sales starting the next month will be paid at 55% commission, which is great. Okay. Now, if you, in addition to that, if you get promoted the first month, then we will pay you a what we call a quick growth bonus. All right. We will go over that in a little while. Now, just keep in mind that you must maintain, the number of sales that you achieve just to keep up with the current achieve level. All right. So now, as far as the promotions, you get promoted based on a calendar month, the sales that you bring during that month. Okay. Now, you must make a minimum of 2 sales per month to stay active and get promoted to upper levels.
Okay, right? That's awesome. Yeah. That's excellent.
Yeah. So now let me give you an examples of let's say as an example, you brought 10 sales this month, right?
Okay.
Now, we're going to talk about how to grow when we invite others to sell. Okay. Very simple, okay? Remember the 2 minimum personal, all right? So that means that if you have to bring, let's say, or when you bring 10 sales in a calendar month, you get promoted to 50% commission as a senior. That means that now as a team, you only have to worry about minimum 2 sales. And then the rest, the other 8 may come from the invites, your teammates, all right? So now you have less pressure on yourself bringing 10 sales. Of course it's easier, right, to make 10 sales as a team than just by yourself. So now it's at the senior level when you start earning overrides.
Okay.
As an example, if you are a senior consultant and you bring, let's say, and if you have like a junior consultant in your team, they are at 40%. The difference is 10%. You will override that production by 10%.
Just because you invited them,
right?
And they went to work,
right. Now, the next level is director. You already know that if you bring 25 sales, you get promoted to director, personal sales. Now, but you can also get promoted bringing those 25 sales as a team, meaning that you only have to worry about your 2 personal sales. The rest, the other 23 may come from your teammates that you invite. Okay, so now, so that means that if you have 2 senior consultants in your team, see, each one of them brings at least 10 sales.
Yeah.
Then your 2 personal combine 25 sales, you get promoted to director. Okay, and then you start earning 55%. Now, as a director, there is the third way to get promoted to director is, let's say, as an example, you only have 1 senior rep in your team, direct to you. So you may have other consultants direct to you, and their sales are also going to count towards your promotion, right? Now, the next level is leader. To become a leader, we only need 52 sales in a month as a team. So that means minimum your 2 personal, the rest may come from the team. Then you get promoted to leader at 60% commission on personal sales. And then, of course, at every level, you are going to override the difference between your level and your teammates. Yeah, there you go. Now we have other levels like manager, okay, who makes 65% on personal sales, division manager 70%, and regional manager, which is the top position, pays 80% commission on personal sales. Now the beauty about the regional manager position, guys, is that that position is expected to pay at least $50,000 per month. Hello, is somebody awake?
Hello.
Guys, that's the kind of opportunity that we have here. Okay. So now let me tell you something. I mentioned before that this compensation plan has only been around for like a year and 7 months.
Yes.
And that's the reason why we don't even have a regional manager yet. Hello, is somebody awake? Guys, so guys, we are looking for consultants who have vision that if they want to do something great, we can just run together with this opportunity, and trust me that we will all get to the regional manager. This is a marathon. I see this as a marathon.
Yes,
we're looking for other individuals that want to just run with us and cross that marathon line together, because the company will produce a lot of regional managers.
Absolutely.
Okay, not only that, see, one of the strategies that the company uses like to get to regional managers is that whenever we get to that top position, Leandra, on top of those 50 grand every month, the company is going to pay an additional $3,000 bonus every month for us to open our own Assure for Life office. How is that?
How amazing.
So guys, see, so we're not there yet, but that's what the company, that's the plan of the company. So now that means that eventually, we will be witness of Assure for Life offices opening, popping up all over the United States. Can you believe that?
I can believe it. I mean, this takes vision and the ability to execute, and we're inviting you to come and become a consultant. Come, yes, make money, but come with the mindset of helping people, because if you help enough people get to where they want to go, you can't help but get there. So it's an exciting opportunity.
All right, guys, opportunities come and go. Okay, there is a lot of opportunities out there, but if you grasp exactly how this opportunity is all about, trust me, you're not gonna waste your time here. So you're coming in just at the right time here with us, because we're about to promote a lot of regional managers. Okay, now let me give you another clue. Okay, see, the regional manager is the top position. We don't have nobody at the top position. At this point, the company only has one division manager in the entire United States. Okay, and then just to give you an idea, because then we have only like a few managers, which is the next position, and then more leaders and directors, seniors, juniors. Guys, at this point, there is only about 4,000 active consultants in the US. I mean, can you imagine to serve a 350 plus million people in the US?
I love that word, to serve. I love that. I love that. Now, I just wonder who the division manager is.
Guys, there's a lot of people that we have in our team that are about to get promoted to division managers too, and that's how we're gonna all run together to regional managers. Trust me. That's why I was saying we're gonna run that marathon together. We're gonna cross that line together.
We're hungry together.
So you're welcome, to run that marathon with us, guys. The regional manager position. Check this out. At 80% commission on personal sales, that means that for every beginner that you have in your team, they make a sale at 35%. Now we earn the difference, 45%. So notice how the override that we make is more than the actual commission that a beginner makes at 31%. That's why
mind-boggling. What did he say? Show me the money.
Yeah, here it is. All right. All right. So guys, then not only that, this plan is so generous. Okay, this compensation plan is so great that it also pays residual income. It's that type of income that we don't have to move a finger to,
earn. So, mailbox money, beach money.
Right. So that means that starting on month 13th of all the plans that stay in the books, then we earn anywhere from 1 to 4%. Okay, of whatever the businesses stay in the books. That's based on personal sales, but not only that. The plan also pays an additional residual income based on team sales. So whatever your entire team produces, we pay anywhere from 1 to 2%, starting at the director level. My goodness, there's a lot of money on the table for you. Okay, so now I was saying at the beginning that we also pay bonuses if you get promoted the first month. So that means that remember the requirements to get promoted to junior consultant, that's only 6 sales, whether personal or as a team. Now, if you accomplish that in the first month that you join Assure for Life, then you will earn an additional $200 bonus.
Amazing.
Now, if you make 10 sales and you get promoted to senior consultant, then you earn $300 bonus instead. All right.
Are you guys getting these numbers?
Then if you make 25 sales in a calendar month, now you earn a $500 bonus instead.
What can you do with $500?
Guys, that's a one-time opportunity only the first month when we join Assure for Life. But not only that, we can earn those bonuses right the first month, but this week we have a special bonus that you can earn in addition to the quick growth bonus. How is that? Yeah, this week and until this coming Tuesday, see, you have an opportunity to earn an additional $300 bonus for every 2 sales that you make in which the client pays a year in advance. Let me tell you something. You have no idea how the company strategically, offers these to clients.
Yeah.
Because check this out. This is 2 sales in which a client pays annually, right? But now you would say, but not everybody pays annually. But guess what? And I love this concept. The company this month has a special offer in which the clients who pay a year in advance, then they will get 2 additional months of membership.
Wow.
So they pay for 12 months and they actually get 14 months of membership.
Phenomenal.
That means that months 13 and 14 are free of charge. Great, right? Great for them.
Right.
Now, at the same time, the next payment will be due on month 15th. Okay, the offer is only for the first year when they pay a year in advance. But see, now the company is throwing an incentive to the clients, so they pay a year in advance, right? Those 2 months free for them.
Yes.
But then at the same time, that's good for us consultants. Why? Because you're going to learn that this compensation plan pays commissions based on the frequency that the client pays.
Right.
So that means that if the client pays a year in advance, then we will pay our commission the following period.
Yeah.
My goodness, that's genius. I love it. So let's take advantage of that, okay? Because now you know that if the client decides to pay monthly, now we will get paid our commissions monthly. Very simple, right? So guys, that's part of our compensation plan. We have 2, let's say, 2 pay periods, okay? Basically the first half of the month and the second half of the month, okay? The first half of the month, we get paid based on personal sales. And in the second half, we get paid based on personal plus team sales. Very simple. Okay, now when do we get paid? We get paid, let's say, the company sends their commissions out 3 to 5 business days after we close a pay period, all right? And every bank may take like an additional 2 days for them to have your money available in your bank, all right? So, guys, that's how our compensation plan works. But we're going to invite you, okay, that if you want to sell Assure for Life, guys, then you have to get certified. So the certification process is like this information more in detail, all right? So that takes about 3 hours, all right? Until the end of this month, because we do that like via Zoom.
They're live certification.
Zoom. Yes.
And if I could just take a moment. So in those live certifications by our live certification trainer right here, folks, he does a phenomenal job. I would really take advantage of coming. I'm going to promote. Come on Tuesday, and here's the reason why. You can ask questions, and while the recordings, the videos that are going to be coming out are going to be rich with wonderful content that's informational, it's going to help you build your business, it's going to help really solidify you in this industry. You have the trainer, our certification trainer, and you can come, folks, come with your questions. It's going to be phenomenal. So you have to the end of this month,
right,
for the last few certifications that'll be live.
Right, that's correct. Until the end of this month, on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern time, or Thursday at 10 a.m. Eastern time.
Yes.
All right. Then starting April 1st, those certification trainings will be done online. All right, which is great. We're gonna have the kickoff at the end of this month. Okay, and then we're gonna have a nice incentive, okay, for the leaders of the month. That's another incentive on top of that, guys. The best leader of the month will obtain, a marketing package.
Oh,
that's 2,500 flyers, personalized flyers, business cards, and a banner, a roll-up banner.
That's amazing.
Which is great for you to do more business, guys. Okay, and then we have another incentive as surprise at the end of the month, for those who are really doing like an amazing job. Okay, guys, the company offers a lot of opportunities. We will soon have more in-person meetings. Okay, so don't lose sight, guys, of the opportunity that we're offering here. So I'll see you guys then on Tuesday at 6 p.m. on the certification training. Don't forget to take notes because you have to pass a simple test at the end, 10 questions only, so you are certified. So please get in contact with the person who invited you to this opportunity meeting, so you have all the details. Okay, we will share the link for them to have access to our training. So at this point, we would like to know if anybody has any questions, or otherwise, Leandro, I don't know if you have any final comments.
One of my final comments that I was going to make is that, folks, there's so many opportunities that are out there, and they're wonderful opportunities. What I really, really love and appreciate about Assure for Life is this is a product, a service for everyone. Everyone needs it. I don't want to go anywhere, but because I know that I will, preparation is the key. And the second thing I wanted to add is, do you know the company has never missed a payment, as far as I know? Never missed a payment. Now, can all companies say that? No, but 70 years later, they're doing it right. 14 years later into the US, they're doing it right. And we're going to keep on doing it right. We write great business, we help people, and we make money.
Right. Guys, so thank you for being here. I also wanted to remind you that this is not a job, please, because the other day, we had somebody, we became creative with a contract, like, subcontracting people to work with us. We don't work like that. Okay, I just wanted to clarify that because we do business by the book.
Right, very ethically based business.
Remember that we have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau, so we must be doing something right.
Absolutely.
So we just want to, make sure that we are very transparent. Okay, that we're not here to trick people or anything like that. So again, I'll see you then on the certification training on Tuesday at 6 p.m. Eastern time. Thank you very much for your time. I'll see you in the next video.
See you at the top.
All right. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.